Hi Aquarius, welcome to your magic door reading for the month of February. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. I will add that this is about reconnection, whether you are currently with someone and you feel like it's either gotten stale or someone's starting to withdraw, or it could be an ex, but this is about bridging a gap when you feel like something's not right or something's amiss. And it takes a look at that. What could be done, if anything? That magic door, the key, what would it be to open it, you know? All right, Aquarius. High Priestess. Okay, so this could, on its face, be talking about relying on your intuition. It could also be relying on that connection and trusting the bond between you and the other person. It's funny, this could be going inward and really thinking about it and relying on the bond or your intuition, or it could be shutting down and starting to become secretive, starting to become mysterious. We shall see. Okay. All right, so we've got the Page of Swords. I'm going to try and fit it all in the frame here. The Two of Swords. All right. Eight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Can you see all that? Yay, it fits. Sorry. Slickery. Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. All right, so I think you've been watching them possibly. Maybe you want to talk, you want to clear the air. Enough time has gone by now where you're just like, sorry, hold on a minute. Where you're like, okay, well, can we talk now? Maybe you've been following them still on their social medias or keeping tabs through friends and family. I feel like time is an issue here. I feel like it's something about time, like enough time has gone by now. And you're still probably thinking about them. Maybe you don't even tell anybody. Maybe you keep that part to yourself, but there's still feels like there's an interest, or you think about them quite a bit. What's this Page of Swords? Maybe you feel that maybe this is about you, Aquarius, feeling them thinking about you also, like you still feel very connected to them. Because I feel like this has been has this been a breakup? I'm already talking like it is, aren't I? Okay, what's this Page of Swords about? Because this is a very passive, I don't want to say passive aggressive, but this is watching and waiting. So this would imply that you're not really communicating. So, and if you were, that would be the beginnings of conversation. Maybe it's about broaching, maybe you're still a couple, but this is about not really talking about somebody, and then all of a sudden you just want to start, like you broach something, like you just mention it, you just send a little information about it or something. Okay, this is someone wanting to say they're sorry and do the right thing. So this Aquarius looks like it might be you wanting to reach out. Enough time has gone by. You want to say you're sorry. You want to do the right thing. What's this Two of Swords about? So we got two twos. We got a page. We got an ace. A five. A knight. An eight. Okay, so let me see what this two twos is about, because we got the right here, the two twos. Accord. I knew that. I need accord. Agreement. So, okay. You two need to talk, is what it is. You need to reach an agreement. You two need to talk. Because right now, what's this Two of Swords about? Yeah. The disappointment, and I feel like somebody needs to know how you feel. Somebody, or you two need to talk about how you feel and what went wrong and why. Again, with the communication and things happening quickly. It could be that they're talking to someone else, and that's why you're sort of waiting here. Both of these cards could be about waiting. And it could be because they're talking to someone else. You want to come back and say you're sorry, but they're talking to someone else. Things might be happening quickly, and you're feeling like it's almost like, well, we had a good thing and we're letting it go now, and I'm not sure I want to do that. Yeah, it might have been a lot of work, but it also you know, when times were good, they were really good. I mean, there's a connection to this person right here. It could be, again, that you're also relying on your intuition, but either way, you're watching and waiting. All of these right here, all that's right here is about watching, waiting, thinking very heavily on your mind, if not using your intuition also to try and sort something out. So we've got things happening quickly. And I think the challenge was about things not being stable, secure, committed. And we got 2 work cards here. They'd want to see that you were serious. So if you're of the mind to go back and say that you're sorry, you know, there's something about work here, though. What's this work about? What's this work about? Because what is that? Is that harvest or punishment? What's this work about? That's an ending. Doubling down on the ending. So this is a cycle ending. This is like my work here is done, or this is like I've gone as far as I can go with you. At some point, it starts to become a burden or an obligation. It's not fun and romantic and stable anymore. There's no there. So I think that needs to be, all right, hold on a minute. What's this 5 of Pentacles? What's this 5 of Pentacles? Someone's either withdrawn inside the relationship or they've left. And what's this 5 of Pentacles about? Jeez Louise. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Somebody has, I don't think they're going to trust you, honestly, because we got a broken heart again. We got the 5 of Pentacles here about disconnect, sadness, sorrow, grief, loss, and we've got independence here. We've got this independence. So it's almost like somebody feels like they're just really cut off because somebody is just doing everything by themselves. They might even be talking, you know, like they're just interested only in keeping to themselves. It's like, is somebody just too independent to be in a relationship? Is that what it is? They like their things more than they like connection? Or do they feel like they were relegated to this because somebody would not provide security, like somebody wouldn't commit, somebody didn't want to settle down and see where this was going to go on a serious note? And this is, I think, honestly, this is saying that there needs to be more time. We got 2 8s. Let me see what the 8s are. We got 8 here and 8 here. Wands and Pentacles. New knowledge. And this is the worker card. This is working on something together. This would... Thought my cat was coming. Okay, there she is. Awesome. Sorry. This is saying, okay, I know this is 8 and it shows just one person working on something, but this is somebody working on something, typically in collaboration, ironically, not the 3, but typically in collaboration to present once you get to a 10. Like you're working towards that ultimate goal. Eventually this person's project is going to be for submission, right? So when you're talking about love and all of that, it's about our interpersonal relationships. Oh God. You're talking about working through something. You're talking about therapy. You're talking about doing something to get to a place where you can come to somebody whole, to where you can get over the hump about something and then deal with something, be enough of a person to deal with something, basically. This is somebody that's working on bettering themselves or being better for a relationship, okay, when it comes to this type of reading. So what this is saying is that more time is needed because the way the cards say it, the positions, everything is saying you, Aquarius, need to still suss out and sort out some of your feelings. And it's about you. It could be that you're wanting to go back and say you're sorry because you feel bad or to do the right thing. But more time is needed. There needs to be more stuff sussed out. This person's still heartbroken. I feel like they might be talking to somebody from their past. They're talking to somebody else. But it feels like somebody from their past. And the main thing was security. It could also be that you're sitting here still keeping tabs on that person, but thinking that the right thing was done. Maybe you're wanting them to come to you and say you're sorry and do the right thing. Maybe you feel like you were wronged. because right here we have waiting and not saying anything. So it could be that it's about you waiting to see if they come. They might have a lot on their plate right now, and that's why things ended, and you're very disappointed about that. It could be that. And a lot of could be's, because this is general. You know, we could be talking about you waiting for someone else to kind of sort out whatever and come to you. Either way, we've got disconnect. This could have been a relationship also that involved distance, like it was an online relationship. It could have been that, and then things had to end because somebody had to deal with some, some heartache or some feelings of loss that didn't have anything to do with you, and that you were relegated to just kind of watching and waiting, and there wasn't really any room for the relationship. Somebody had a lot of work to do. Somebody had some major stuff going on in their life, or you, and they have to deal with that first and foremost, and it didn't really leave any room for you. It could be, again, with the distance. So this could be a relationship, an online relationship that the distance right now is insurmountable, and because of that distance, you weren't able to build a secure, firm relationship. Things weren't able to really get off the ground. So, it could be that. And somebody still got some work to do. Somebody still might be working through some things. So right now, Aquarius, your job is to be solo, because there's not a lot you can do. Either this is talking about you needing to work some things out or work on some things, still continue to work on yourself or figure some things out privately, solo, or it's about them needing to wrap some things up before you two can address the issues of security and all of that. Okay? But either way, there's heartbreak and sadness on both sides. I feel like you're the one kind of watching and waiting, and I feel like they're going through it. They're going through something. We got the World here, Three of Swords. Someone's very independent and in charge, but they're coming from a place of deficit and loss and sadness and grief, and I feel like maybe they're trying to work through that. This is about that bond maybe that you felt with them, or them still being very heavily on your mind. Maybe you don't talk about it. Maybe you don't let them know your feelings. Maybe you've started to shut down on them. Because you just feel like it's the best thing to do right now. It's not going to serve any purpose trying to push for something that this person might not emotionally be capable of. I think as far as them being receptive to kind of bridging this gap, they're not stable. They're still very erratic and spontaneous and very, I don't want to say impulsive, but they've got just so much going on right now that they're trying to handle, that any connection would be still the way it was. Whatever broke you apart, whatever caused this distance or rift, they're really going through something privately, and until they get that wrapped up. See, now I hit my stride with what's going on. Now it's like coming in. It's somebody that needs to do it privately. They're kind of all over the place. They're just like wanging all over the place. This does not bode well. If this is you and this is them, that's not a good mix. That is not a good mix. This could be Pisces or Cancer you're dealing with here. So, yeah. The challenge right now was probably distance and secure, committed relationship. And we're probably talking about an online relationship where someone's ready to see where it goes, but the other person is just kind of still dealing with a lot. There's been some kind of ending. Someone's working really hard, or it just wasn't, and it could speak to that the relationship wasn't working, at least with the dynamics involved. So whoever this is, they need to be left alone to work through it, and it puts you in a position of kind of waiting, or vice versa. If you're the one that needs to go, I feel like this is what somebody wants to. Somebody wants somebody to come and apologize and make it right. But again, it might be that conversation has gone down to just a minimal level or interaction, especially online, because somebody's working something out. They got to take care of their own business. Okay, so that's, if you're wondering why, I don't think it's because of you. If you're wondering why the relationship kind of went, it's because somebody's got some stuff coming up that they have to deal with. There's been some endings. They got a lot going on right now that they need to sort out. And you coming in and making an offer of security or commitment, I don't think is going to fix that. I don't think that's this, as far as the energies go. They're not ready for that. All right. Oh, whoops. All right, Aquarius. So we are watching and waiting. Not to make light of what you're going through, but I had my friend said something that made me laugh and laugh, and she I guess she saw this on Instagram or something. It was just some kind of funny. She said, I just replaced the fragrance in the bathroom with an air horn, and now we wait. And it kind of made me think of this, like, your job is, and now we wait. Because now that you know it's not personal, I feel like for some of you that takes a load off of it, and maybe you felt like they weren't giving you the whole story or whatnot, and you just felt like you maybe broke up or there was a distance forming on bad terms. It's not you, it's them. It's them. They're going through some stuff, so your job is to wait. Okay, Aquarius. And there's not really anything you can do to help them. I feel like this person is way too solitary and independent. I mean, we've got there's nothing you can really do for somebody with this energy. It's something they really feel like they need to do on their own. I'm about to pull a card and then I got to talking. Aquarius. Grateful. Oh, that's kind. Okay, so somebody is very grateful for the interaction. I suspect both of you are. I suspect that the bond is still intact. But, and this honestly is saying, I hate to be thankful it happened. No, I'm not saying that, because it's coming back around again. It's not over. It is for now. They've got to deal with this. But they're coming back around again, and this is somebody feels really grateful for having known you, met you, or the interaction. It could be both of you. I suspect it is. But this is about no hard feelings, because, and it'd be wasted if there were, because it's not about you. They're coming back around again. All right. Aquarius. Am I doing this again? No, I'm not. Okay. Blessings. Yay. Okay. See, coming back around again. They're going to have to work through whatever they're working through. It could just be that they have a lot of work on their plate. It could be that, but this right here makes me feel like there's emotional issues, especially with like the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Like, we're talking about somebody that has work and emotions. Like, a lot of stuff's hitting the fan here, and they've got to sort it out and parse it out. But it feels like once they do, this person and you can have a chance again, because it was just a matter of security and stability. And if this person's working through something, they got to deal with that first, and then there can be room for the stability. So if you're wanting to reconnect or bridge that gap, now is not the time, but in the future, there very well could be a strong possibility, because both of you still care for each other. And we've got this being, this was, I don't want to say, excuse me, divinely guided or whatnot. I mean, many things are, right? But this is one of those things that it would be worth the wait. That's what this is about, at least for me, the way I'm, it's worth the wait. That this was a blessed sort of meeting or interaction, relationship, whatnot, and there's still a lot more to happen. The blessings await, shall we say. Okay, one more. And I'm going to have to get some water here in a minute. Aquarius. Excuse me. Aquarius. Oh, thank God. I always wish, oh my God, it's going to be that wolf. Don't show me that damn wolf. Thinking, analyzing, wondering, weighing the odds. I'm getting some water. Hang on a minute. Okay, so this is about weighing the odds, like thinking things over and looking at things from a place either that's going to serve as encouragement for the future, or worry and distress that you didn't handle something correctly and shoulda, woulda, coulda, and that sort of thing. So this is somebody sitting, thinking through their options. This could be both of you. This could be you fixating on the relationship or thinking about it, and the other person, with whatever they're dealing with, having the same things, like, oh, I should have handled it this way. Like, their focus is on what they didn't do correctly or what should they do for their future. And this is about having options and being able to examine them. I feel like you're both here, but you're coming from a place of watching, waiting, intuitively thinking, well, trying to figure things out. Whereas the other person, I feel like these are outward things. Like, they have to make decisions about their future, about their job, about their work, about how they're going to handle a stressful, heartbreaking situation, things like that. So you're both like in this state of flux where you're thinking now is not the right time, but later on very well could be, but now is not the right time. Maybe you started off and then all of a sudden stuff came up, and that has to be dealt with before you two can reunite. Okay, all right, Aquarius, I'm leaving it there because I'll just keep talking. I thank you for stopping by. I wish you luck with this, truly, because it's just a matter of someone having to wrap a bunch of, not just wrap a bunch of stuff up. It's no big deal. I don't mean it that way, but I mean this is somebody that has to deal with what they're dealing with. Not because I'm saying so, but I think they feel that way too. Like they have to deal with this. They can't be whole for you. They can't proceed with you until they get this straight. I really feel like that's what it is too. That this is them saying that. It's not just a warning, like don't mess with them until they're straight. No, this is them going, no, I want to do it my way. I have to deal with this. Okay, all right, shutting up. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.